Hello, hi. I don't know if anyone is here. I'm just gonna wait and see if someone comes up. Two, 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 two. I have to be honest, this is scary. This is very scary. I almost say it's scareful, so there you go. Um, I'm not used to this, but I'm very excited today to talk about what I do. My name is Capucine. I'm French. You might understand the accent. Um, I'm a Reiki master. I heal. I facilitate healing with others. And to do this, I trained, but I'm continually training. So I am going, hi Amy. I'm always seeking new things. So I'm seeking new symbols. I'm seeking new things through the things that I'm reading, through the countries that I go to. I'm experimenting everything and I'm gathering a huge library of energy, of understanding, of human experience unfolding in order to help others. I believe that with Reiki, we can help much more than the different chakras. We can help physical injuries. We can help psychological problems. We can help emotional issues. We can do so much. And this is why I'm very, very excited to be able to do this right now with you. So, I'm going to offer one of my different cleanses. So I have three and they're quite new. They're called CPR. So I have Cocoon, which is the first stage. It's really enveloping you in yourself. So it's protecting your aura in order for you to feel safe so that you're not directly doing this energy with the entire world. So it's creating a cocoon for you to remove everything that's been problematic, whether it is events, mindsets, beliefs, a lot of different things. It's going to be able to also nourish the space that you have in. So there are, like the ozone layer, we have some holes in our aura. So this cleanse that I'm going to offer is able to, just soothe it out and bring you a sense of completeness throughout this vital space that you have. And hi, Rochelle, and welcome. So this is the cleanse that I'm going to offer. We're going to remove negativity. We're going to remove everything that does not belong to you. I'm not removing your love for someone. I'm not removing your best friends. I'm just removing energies that do not belong to you, because our aura is your vital space, but it captures different things and it keeps it. So inside of you, you have maybe the fear that your grandmother had about making money, or maybe something that your grandfather said about you a very long time ago. Hi, a very long time ago, and it stayed with you, and how you actually believe that what he said was true. It's not. So with this cleanse, it's a lot like shadow work, which is my favorite thing in the world. So we're going to be able to just clean and remove. And once that space has been made, that's when I do all the different cleanses that you can find on my website. So the second one is called Pulse. So it's all about finding your heart rhythm, your heart physical, but also emotional, also energetical, what you actually care about, what you actually love, what you want to accomplish in this life. And it's a way to transform your life. So if you have a job that you do not like, but you do it with, because you need money, this cleanse is going to help you to actually find ways to make what you love so much be something that is profitable, that is upgrading your worth, that is making you, fully human, living with joy, with your heart in this world. And the third cleanse is called Rain. So it's actually when you step back into society fully as yourself after having been in the cocoon and then reactivated your vital organ that pumps this blood, this energy throughout your entire body. So it creates this integrality. And now you're back into the world. You're sitting on your chair and you're ready to reign around your world, your university, your work, your family, your colleagues, not in an overpowering way, but just sitting on your chair. Everybody has a seat. You get to sit in your seat and you don't get to get the smallest it because you believe in less of yourself. At the end of this presentation, at the end of Cocoon, I'm going to select 2 people. And usually when I work with Reiki, I do aura portraits. So it's the way that I understand is clear sentience. So I feel everything that's happening in the body. So that's how I'm going to offer this group session. But at the end, I'm going to select 2 people and I'm going to draw what has been done and also what was your specific body. So you get to keep this energetical imprint of what happened to you. You can get to understand what it looks like, and also whenever you look at it, it's reactivating the energy. So I put the intention that this is 100% full whenever you look at it, even if it's 60 years later. For you, yourself, not especially for other people, because it's not their aura portrait, but it's a way for you to recharge yourself. So that's at the end. If you're not interested in it, that's also, I'm going to pick the names and I'm going to draw it. I'm not going to share it with everyone. So this is confidential. But if you do not want this, just leave or notify me. And if you still want to look, you can just stay like this and protect your heart and you can look at what we are doing. But if you do not wish to receive a cleanse, you just do this. This is the intention, the physical intention that you do not want to receive it. So, before we start, I want to ask you, and I want you to ask yourself, do I want to receive this cleanse? And I want you to listen if your body, it will resonate and say yes, or if it will say no. Do you want to have this cleanse? All right, so we're going to start. I usually close my eyes. You can close your eyes as well. Have some water next to you. Breathe in slowly and out. We're going to breathe with our belly, with the diaphragm. Just taking it slowly. And I'm going to be able to feel you right now who are watching this live, and also the people who are going to watch the replay. This is my intention for this cleanse, to serve the people here and the people in the group who are going to watch it. We are going to heal your past, your present, and your future. Yeah, that much. You don't need to do anything, just feel yourself. Don't look on your phone. Stay with me. This is going to last 20 minutes. It's not that long. We can breathe for 20 minutes and close our eyes. So I'm already receiving a lot right now. So as you can see, I'm acting with my right hand. I'm doing this brushing motion, I'm cleaning. And my left hand is here and it's receiving. I'm opening it and it's receiving the energy. So I'm receiving and I'm feeling a lot of different things. I'm taking this energy from your left foot. I'm going up into your womb, and then I'm moving down your right leg, and this is where I'm receiving it. So I always start like this because we ground with the energy of earth, and the womb is our stability, our hips. This is how we are stable, how we walk into this earth. When we have problems with the womb, it usually means that we do not feel safe, both emotionally, the right side, I mean, it's your left side, but right for me, and in the stability of your life, which is very tangible. So housing, money, work, physical security. So when I work with people who have sexual traumas, for example, they actually have a lot of blockages around here. It usually goes to the right knee. People who have problems with the right knee, it means they just witnessed something that was violent and that disrupted what they believed about this world. We don't always think that someone's gonna come and have a gun or scream or create a rupture in our stillness and peacefulness. So it's getting much calmer right now. And you're welcome to write comments if you want, questions, if you have a feeling, a sensation, and you want some kind of answer. Yeah, this is so much better. So the knee is really supporting us when we're walking, whereas the ankle is flexibility. So when we have a problem and we're very much into one direction and we do not wish to see other perspectives or to listen to other choices, we have problems with our ankles because we're not flexible. That's what it means sometimes, I know. Cramps in your ankles at night, that used to happen with me a lot. All right, we're gonna go a little bit more up right now. I have a selenite with me, and I have a tourmaline. So the selenite is going to cleanse. It's going to give a lot of divinity, just a lot of beautiful lightness, but we want to stay on earth, so we're going to use this very little tourmaline, but it's a very, very powerful one. Tourmaline is grounding. It's also protective against everything that is negative. So I'm using them also to help myself because it gets dizzy. We're going to go a little bit higher right now. I'm feeling the belly button, the navel. This is where our sacral is. So that's work usually with the second cleanse of the pulse, because we activate the heart, but also the sacral. The sacral chakra right now is activating your leg. I don't know if you feel it, but I'm feeling that a lot of things were superimposed into it. Desires from others. It's also sexual desire from others. Ambitions, different things that we see every day. You know, on Instagram, we see those things and we believe we also want this, but we don't, and we get influenced. We all have those chakras, but they all carry different energies. In human design, we can see that we have defined center and undefined. When it's defined, it means it's your energy and you're influencing others. And when you're in the company of others, you stay true to yourself. But when it's undefined, it means that anyone near you is going to be a little bit stronger than you. So if you have to make a decision, it's good to do it when you're alone. It also means cats, dogs, horses. Animals have human designs as well. Okay, this is getting better. I'm going to stay a little bit like this. I can feel shaking, a lot of shaking. Please do not be afraid of your own desires and of not replying to other people's desires. I know when we have a husband or a boyfriend, a boss, people who want things from us, not only physically, but just things from us. And we don't want to respond. We don't want those things, but we have to comply. It's scary to say no, but we have to. Yeah. And once we start saying no, we have actually space to say yes to the things that we want. We have space to see the things that we want, to discover them. It's much better, but still very strong. Please breathe in. This is a safe place. This is called a cocoon. No one's going to interrupt you. No one's going to hurt you. This is safe. I'm gonna write some Reiki symbols to help you heal also physically about this. You might have stomach and intestine problems, maybe a slow digestion or painful digestion. So I'm gonna help this so that it does not become an issue anymore. It's going to start speaking to you, you know, your sacral, your stomach. It's going to tell you what it wants. And it's up to you to listen and to heal it. The energy is there now. It's going to tell you, I would really just want yogurt today, or I would like to only eat cucumbers with a little bit of olive oil, or maybe I just really want burgers because it feels like it's wrapping me around and it's protecting me. So whatever it wants in the shape of food, movies, people, solitude, it's going to speak to you. Listen to it. Yeah, it's getting better. There's a lot, especially for us women. It's always a lot in here. But this is where our power is. This is the flow. This is the different things that happen with life. In the morning we would like this, and in the afternoon we changed our mind, and this is okay. This is just human nature. Whereas men do not feel so good about this all the time. They'd rather think that the mind is making decisions and that the mind selected the good option, and turning your path, turning what you're going to do means that your mind was failing, which it's not. In human design, they say that you're really not supposed to make decisions from your mind. Most of us have authorities that are sacral or emotional with the solar plexus, or egoic or with the heart. It depends, but most of the time, 90% of the people, it's just not the mind. Okay, it's getting better right now. Good. Yeah. We're gonna go to the solar plexus. So the solar plexus is just under the heart. It's around here. It's a mix, it's a collision, it's a carrefour of all our nerves. It's the longest nerve, and this is where we translate emotion. And solar plexus is it's a tough one. It's yellow, orange. It's the nervous system in the end. The things that we really cannot control. If we are emotionally disturbed by things, there's not much that can calm us down. We just have to ride that wave. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give a symbol that I really enjoy. I channeled it a few weeks ago, and it's about abundance. And it also has the same color as the solar plexus. Oh God, yes. So it's coming in abundance with good feelings, with feelings that make sense to you, that push you forward. I'm not saying good vibes only, but it's coming in and it's pushing a lot of things that do not belong to you. Just in my hand right now. I'm still here gathering. I'm hoovering, and it's coming in just to lift you up to your heart. It's a little bit like an elevator, this symbol. It goes up to the heart, so it helps you to make this transition between your root, sacral, and solar plexus into the heart. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna clean around what we can feel. So we're outside of the body right now, which has a lot of different layers. There is the etheric body, the emotional body, the auric body, and so many more. It depends on who you're talking to. Sometimes we have 4, 7, 11 different layers. There's the soul body, Here we're talking about the aura. So we're going quite far. I want you to witness the next days what you're going to say, what happens in your life. I want you to listen to what comes up. You're going to see that there's more space, because we're removing the dark clouds that do not belong to you. And when we remove them, there's more space for what you actually hold in you to expand, unfold, and to see what's inside of it, what was inside of that envelope that was creased somewhere. And you can message me. You can send me a message to tell me what happened to you. I always love to hear what happened to my clients. If something great happened, or if it requires a little bit more insight, a little bit more time, or a little bit more energy. All right, so the right side, which is very physical, structure, order, it's the masculine, it's very charged. But the feminine way, you're all good in here. You all done the work. Maybe you did the work with your mother, you did some inner work with feminine people. I don't want to say feminine, but just with women in your life. But work with our fathers seems to be a little bit more difficult, which impacts our love relationships if we are with men. So I'm going to really take that. I'm getting bosses, just like authorities that are affecting us in ways. It's taking up at the throat. I can feel the throat is contracted, that like we can't speak. We can't let our opinions heard. Okay, let's just take it out. We're going to take a hoover almost, and we're going to create a little bit of a motion that just takes that away from you right now. Let's take it out. It's old, it's like a fossil. Fossil? Archaeological treasures from different eras. It's like energy that's been there for way too long. And then let's take it out a little bit on the side. And on the right side, I'm going to give you a little bit more of Reiki symbolism. We have chokure, 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 and then seiki, 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 and chokure, chokure, chokure. Okay, it feels better, except just here on the right side. So let's see what happens. Yeah, sometimes what we need to express is anger, and it's very scary to express anger. I'm giving a little bit of peace with the violet breath. So I'm blowing on you right now, this energy that slowly becomes more purple, and it's surrounding you, it's surrounding the inside of your throat. The violet breath is about wisdom and peacefulness. It's about finding stability. So we can express this anger, the fact that we are against a situation, without looking like a hysterical woman, like it could be said by our worst fears and by the past. So we can express the fact that we are against it without looking all angry and hysteric in a violent way. And that's why the energy is stuck inside of us. So I want all of us to just breathe in this purple and let it stay with us and out. A little bit more. We want to feel this purple enter the fiber of our skin, our bones, our nerves, our tendons. Yeah, it's much better. Okay, I'm gonna give you a question that you can ask yourself a little bit later. You can write it down later. You can journal about it. Why am I ashamed of being against something, anything? Why do I feel ashamed of being against someone's creation, someone's opinion, someone's reality? Ooh, it became a little bit more powerful. If we have water, let's drink a little bit of water. Yeah, taking the time with that question to just become pages and pages of realizations, because there is nothing wrong with being against something, to be of a different opinion. There is absolutely nothing wrong with voicing it out. But sometimes when we voice it out in a certain way, it does not work with others. And people might have their own pain about different things, so that's why they react. You can try slowly with different things. You can try online with Twitter, for example, just saying that you are not agreeing with those things before, confronting someone that might be a little bit more important in your life than a Twitter feed. Yeah, the energy is out right now. It's in the skin, but it's getting out. So we'll check on it in 5 minutes. I just want to work on your third eye right now. I want to remove a cloud. I want you to see with clarity what is yours, what can look like protection, how important it is to create security for yourself, how important it is to listen to you, to listen to the person who is saying this is not safe. And maybe it's with the knee, like we talked about before. Maybe it's with your feet. Maybe you just hurt yourself somewhere. Everything has a meaning. Your body is constantly speaking with you, constantly giving you messages through your dreams, through your thoughts. I mean, the thoughts are just a way to show you different flags. Oh, red flag. Yeah, I want to give you this idea that you can rock yourself like this sometimes. It helps me when I have anxiety. I feel that I'm a tree, a pine tree, for example, and I'm losing last rocks or things that were sent to my tree by some kids or some different people. And by the fact that I'm rocking myself with the wind as a tree, I'm feeling those rocks fall down to the ground. They're not in my body anymore. So yeah, let's work a little bit more on protection. I feel it tingling. Do you feel your third eye tingling? Let's do this. A soft opening. I don't want you to feel like suddenly it's a big awakening that makes you sick for a week. This is very soft, very comfortable. We trust in it. We trust ourselves to see what is around us, what is healthy, what makes you resonate with joy. Yeah, it's better. We're gonna take it out a little bit more to the forefront, maybe closer to your skin, so that you're able to embody your highest self throughout life, throughout the day, throughout your hours. So I'm getting a very much cleaner body and aura. Okay, I'm gonna do one last thing with the crown. We are afraid of sometimes receiving inspiration and divinity and channeling because we are afraid of the dead people or the evil spirit or different things that organized religions told us about. And I'm not here to criticize anything, but we have the intention, we have the power with our intention to decide who we get to interact with in this world and in those different dimensions. So I'm going to remove the fears so that you can state out loud to yourself whenever you want to be in contact with others or to open yourself to your own divinity. I only decide to allow the most divine light and presence around me. And when you say this, knowing in your heart that this is powerful enough to just remove the IDs, and once they come back, because they will come back, they are tricksters. Those IDs are real patterns that were implanted in us so that we forget our divinity. I'm not in a whole conspiracy theory, but it is coming back very quickly. It's like, yeah, let's come back. So intention, we have the intention that this is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. That's it. And once it comes back, we just look at it for a minute and we're like, didn't you hear me? This is not happening. Divine light. So that's up with the clans. We have a beautiful full-bodied cleanse. Yeah. So we're going to close it by regrounding. So I'm going to send you a little bit of the imprint of this tourmaline so that we come back to earth. We are secure, we are protected. This is our cocoon around you, north and south and west and east. I did it for me, I'm sorry. We are here, we are grounded, we are back, we are safe. This energy will settle now, and within 10 days, within 10 days, it's going to be complete. It's going to have done its full cycle around you. Contact me if anything happens. If you have a question, I put my Instagram, I put my Twitter, I put my Facebook. I'm here, okay? And I would love to work with you personally. So I have different services. And right now I'm gonna select 2 people. And if you're up for it, I'm gonna draw your portrait. So stay connected. So out of the people that we have here. Okay, how do I see who is here right now? This is weird. Okay, live. I cannot see who is here right now, so please write. If you are here right now and you would like to be selected, everybody who's connected right now, please just write something because I can't see you. So, okay. The hearts are not telling me who it is though. So I need a little bit of a written message. So everybody write, and the first 2 people are selected. I'm not getting any comments. I need comments if I want to select you. I can't see anyone's name. Hi, okay, great. So I got Yazi and Monique. So I'm gonna go with Yazi, I'm gonna draw it, and then I will contact you on Facebook later. And then I will go with Monique. So if you want to see what happens, I'm going to show you what I first, I'm gonna show you an aura, but I'm not gonna show you whose it is. So I usually have this illustration. I actually have different illustrations that is coming, a custom one specific for my needs. I'm very excited about it. So I'm going to work with Yazi right now. I'm going to connect with you. State in your intention that you want to be open, to be read, to be scanned, to be understood. And I'm going to go in. I'm receiving messages by my guides. So Yazi, if you're up to those messages being told right now, please tell me yes. Otherwise, I'll just call you later. Please, this is a calm thing. You can trust me. This is a trusting place. So I'm getting that first there's a little bit of a stress to be read, to be understood right now. There's some pain in your teeth on the left side, which really connects with, again, the anger in here. But this is anger that's been here for a long time. Something that is becoming a problem even in your dreams. So to really listen to what's been happening in your dreams lately, because they might tell you what your subconscious, okay, this is not conscious, this is subconscious. It's very deep. You're angry about something and your body wants to know it. I'm also feeling that you have a lot of guides who want to speak with you. They're coming here on your right ear and they really want to speak with you. And you might be listening to them right now, but they actually want more. They want more interaction. They have new ways of communicating with you. You just need to sit down and open yourself to it. I'm getting a lot of water. Just a lot of water around you. Like it's splashing, like you are water itself. But there's also a lot of water around you, which means emotions, which means a lot of different changes. It can feel chaotic sometimes, but it's here because it wants you to connect to that. So the water is around here so that you actually can connect to what your desires are, what your identity is deep down, who you want to be, how you can connect to this planet, what is your root, what is your story with your family or your past lives, different things that are here too. They're trying to just push you down back there. So connect here and it's going to calm everything that's happening in your mental life. But yeah. This Reiki was great for you. I can guess that your heart is palpitating right now, just like a lot of action in your heart. The third eye as well was great. Yeah, I want you to focus on the lower base chakra. That's going to be great for you. So I have your portrait and I will write your name on it and I'm going to send it to you after this. And now I'm going to go on Monique. At the end, I'm going to show another kind of aura portrait, something that I'm just going to create to show you guys what it looks like. And now, Monique, If I'm receiving messages, are you okay with me sharing it right now or a little bit later? I'm going to connect with you. Just state again the intention that you want to be open, that you are okay with being read. Listen if your body is saying yes or if it's saying no. The conscious wants a lot of things sometimes, but the subconscious is like, I'm not really ready to open. Like, yeah. So just take your time to see what it says, what it wants to say, and then tell me yes if you want the messages to be shared. Yes. All right. I'm open. And you are too. I can feel it. So for you, you have a lot of creative ideas, a lot of channeling. They also want this to be heard and to be a bigger part of your life. It's very earthy. It wants art to be made, like actual tangible things that you hold in your hands. You're receiving a lot of inspiration. Go for it. This is a really good sign to go and do it, And getting some stress inside of your stomach. Yeah, there's a lot of different things that you actually want to create. How do you choose? That's the thing. That's the biggest question when you want to create so many things and you don't know what to choose. Yeah, just open it. So the stomach is this, and the intestines are like this, and you don't get to see what happens because everything is stuck into a little space. So what helps us to open it? We're not going to open your belly and just open your intestine, but put all of your ideas on paper. See them, open them, put them outside of your mind, outside of your left ear, who gets the intuition, outside of your desires. Take them out and then choose which one you're going to invest with. Okay, it's really gonna get better. So open the sacral. Let it start to walk the path, Do the first step. Yeah, it can be scary to do this. I'm getting the throat right now. This is okay. I know it's scary to just take it out actually and to express it. You can take as much time as you want. It can be 2 years. But as soon as you decide that this is what you're gonna do, no matter what happens, then just do it. Your throat is actually really soft and kind. It doesn't need to fear anything. Maybe it needs to choose who to trust with. Should you express those creations? You don't need to share the things that you do on Instagram. You can share it in a private Instagram with selected people. Or you could create a blog and you only send the address to specific people that you enjoy. So you can first, decide to trust, to select who gets to see your creations. Yeah, the energy is moving. Yeah, you can trust. Just create this. There's a fear, a past fear that happened around expressing yourself. Maybe in this life, maybe in the past life. Take it slow, but follow your desires. Follow the moment that wants to be done, that wants to go to the second step already. And then I'm feeling pain in your back, which means you don't feel like you have support. No other people's support. You are supported by your angels, that's what they're telling me. You are heavily supported by your angels. Recognize it. You can first learn to appreciate their support in order to learn to appreciate other people's support in life. it's difficult to step down from the helper and actually be the helpy, the helped person. So you can learn with your different angels, you can have a few cards, you can play with tarot and ask them for their support, receive it, and then ask a specific person for their support. That's gonna help with your back. I don't know if you feel it physically, but it's here, etherically. So what happens with energy is that how you feel about your world subconsciously, consciously, energetically is transformed into energy. And the energy is here speaking with you. And when you're not listening, it becomes physical. And no one is teaching us how to listen. This is my mission, to teach people how to listen to those things. But what I mean is that the pain for the back is here energetically. So if you don't feel it physically, it's because if you don't take the steps that are being guided to you right now, it means that maybe in 2 years you might start to have pain. So right now the message is telling you, hey, pain, do something, get your support. Yeah. And a little bit more in the heart as well. Yeah, thank you. I have I have done my lovely aura portraits, and now I'm going to show you what it could look like. I'm going to draw just a portrait like this so that you can see what it looks like. If you want to have a session with me, you'll get your own portrait. You can find me on Instagram, you can find me on Twitter, you can find my website. I put everything in those description. I also have an ebook. When you sign up to my newsletter, I have something called the Experiment Workbook, and it's in French and in English. And it's 7 days. It starts from Monday till Sunday, and it's 7 exercises for you to learn to listen to yourself, to listen to your different bodies, to your emotional self, to learn how to turn a page, how to move on from things, how to connect with yourself. So it's a lot of different things, and you get it when you sign up. And if you do this weekly experiment, tell me about it. I love introducing people to new practices. It doesn't require you to work for more than maybe 10 minutes. Depends. It's usually between 5 and 20 minutes. So it's not like you're doing a whole 3-hour workshop every day. Nobody has time for that. But yeah. All right. This is what an aura portrait could look like, for example. So is it going to understand? Yes. So I have a body, and for example, the different points are telling me what is resonating, what is a strength, what is coming in, what is of the past. So for example, in this aura, sometimes we have a different circuit which looks like the green, different bubbles. So it's like where the energy is resonating and influencing others. And usually when I give this portrait, it's after a Reiki cleanse. So it's also telling you of the cleanse, not only of you. And it's, as I said in the beginning, it's renewing the effect of the energy for yourself. So it's kind of nice. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching me for 49 minutes. Woo! And I'm here if you need it. So I'm doing Reiki. I'm also accessing the Akashic Records, and we can do those both at the same time, simultaneously. And I read human design. So I love to do, for example, Reiki on a specific gate or a specific center of your human design. So I am a multidisciplinary. I love to do a lot of different things. And thank you so much. Thank you. I'm going to contact Yazi and Monique with their portrait. Thank you so much for your time, and I'm looking forward to meet the different healers in the different days. Thank you, Tia, for inviting me and being a part of this webinar. Thank you for organizing it. And thanks to you, like you watching right now and the replay watchers. Thank you.